Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a connoisseur's conversation. Today, I got a treat for you guys and for me. This one comes on the back of a actual event where I won a fragrance that I want to share with you guys the first impression of. I love giving first impressions, especially on unboxing of things from my lifestyle choices, from eyewear, shoe wear, fragrances, and things of that sort. So if this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dry Down. This is the channel where we aspire to enhance and elevate our olfactive sensory experiences through the understanding of the different aromas, facets, and nuances of scent, cigars, and wines. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to today's experience. So today I got a special thing to bring to you guys. I was a winner in a contest from saffleurbond.com. To me, saffleurbond.com is one of those sites. It's a blog site that introduces us to not only great writing and editorial for fragrances, but it introduces us to fragrances that are not of the, so to speak, the mainstream varietal. So this particular fragrance is from Quartana that I won this past week. It shipped out super fast. I expected it to be here in about 3 or 4 weeks, but it came in the same week that I won, which is spectacular, done by Michelin, who is the editor-in-chief over at Saffleurbond, and Joseph Quartana, who is the owner of 6 Scents. This perfume in particular was done by Luca Maffei, and I'll show you the package, how they sent it over. It came in a very large United States Postal Service box. So this is the packaging, zip sealed, and he also was kind enough to enter me some samples. I don't know what these samples are. I may or may not get to the end of this video and give you a quick impression. But for right now, I'm excited to see what the actual Ierofante, which came out in 2022, once again perfumed by Luca Maffei, smells like. And I'm excited. So, I don't see a pull tab here. Let me grab my knife. My trusty Chris Reeves Coca-Cola made knife. Packaging is a solid red texturized cardboard box with a pull tab, gold inlay, sticker pattern, Ierofante, Quartana Ierofante perfume. This is a 22% extrait, as I come to find out. It is a pull tab, slide out box. And the first thing that you see when opening up is his inspiration behind this fragrance. The way that he explained how he was inspired to make this fragrance was that he one day went for a coastal drive in upstate New York, I believe it was, and he began to have his imagination go wild about having a rocket ship and taking that rocket ship to somewhere in his imagination that would be inspiring for him and the way life works out for him. There's a backstory to this, and I want you guys to go over and read the Ierofante blog post on Saffleurbond to get the full and just of what he was thinking. I know it has something to do with the rocket ships, moons, and things of that sort that really inspire him to be free and to be unworldly in sometimes. It's a very cool way he did it, and sent this postcard with this very, very nice postcard. Let me see if you guys can pick that up. Turn it on the back side. So that's the first thing inside the box. I will leave in the description a real nice post about what it is that he was inspired by. The actual fragrance sits inside a carved out coffee red style box with the same, this is a very nice box. This has like a marbleized pattern on the actual, it feels like a resin. So it's going to sit in there nicely, very nice packaging. The bottle is rouge glass, and it's in there pretty good. So those are and is the actual presentation for Quartana Ierofante. Very nice bottle. Very nice. So guys, let's get what we came here for. Let's get a scent profile off of Ierofante. I'm excited to see what this smells like. This has a very peculiar and unusual accords and note structure to it. I will tell you what that is after I get a whiff of it. Wow, you get it too. That is, man, that is exciting and new. That is new. Man, that's good. I must say that is that's a good scent, especially off the first impression. So what you get, like I said, the inspiration behind this particular scent was him traveling upward and outwardly into the world via spaceship. This was his inspiration while driving his convertible up the coastline. So what he put into this particular scent, had Luca Maffei come up with over 2.5 to 3 year time span trying to get this perfected, is a leather-based nuanced fragrance that composes the interior of the actual convertible he was driving in, the exploration to space, which is the smoking leather accord and the styrax and vetiver accords off of this, as well as the spicy nutmeg. But he put the most unusual fragrance accord that I had never smelled before. I was excited to see how he worked it out. And that is the note of gasoline fuel. And it's funny, what I was thinking was that I would smell something that was ultra thick violet, something that was in the realm of the Dior Fahrenheits of old, when we were children and they had the Fahrenheit out, and it was one of those scents that just smelled like gasoline and everybody ran to it and they found out that it was that violet accord. This is not that. This is very, very, man, that's inviting as hell. The first 15 seconds is a fuel smell. It's not gasoline smell, so to speak, but it is one that you will hearken to smell when you first open the gasoline cap. Not actually the petroleum-based fuel smell, but it has that aroma that will give you a reminder of what the fuel smells like. Now on the card, it dissipates quickly. I'm gonna say about a minute in, it dissipates, and then you get this really nice, smoky, leathery, spicy nutmeg accord, along with it's a balsamicness to it as well. Very nice balsamic touch to it. Ambery, woody. Man, my first impression on this one, I'm enjoying this. This is a very peculiar scent, but it's very alluring and inviting at the same time because it has some components that you smelled in different fragrances before, of course. But the way his composition is coming into play is that fuel accord. While in the first 15 to 20 seconds, it was very explosive. Now it's a part of the actual combination and how it's very much so melded into and coming focused into the entire composition being harmonious. You get a very woody, spicy, leathery, suede-ish, earthy. It's not phenolic. There's not that. I don't smell any greenness really. This is a spicy, leathery scent that is very, very. I'm trying to place it. It's sexy as hell. What can I say this? If you guys, and I'm not comparing this to that, but in my mind, going through all the fragrances over my lifetime, what I would say that this particular scent reminds me of, in its soft and subtleness, but also sexy and alluring factors about it. This is a fragrance that a protagonist would wear in a crime scene film. This is one of those very, very sexy, mysterious scents, but it reminds me of Van Cleef and Arpels Midnight in Paris. Not to a point where it's a copycat, nothing. This is not a dupe, this is not a copycat fragrance. This is not even close to it and its overall essence of a fragrance, but the actual leather ambery accords, along with some of that vetiver, it's a very sensual, soft fragrance that is sexy, it's alluring, it's mysterious. Man, I like it. So like I said, it reminds me, my mind is harkening back to a fragrance to give you a frame of thought. This is reminding me of fragrances that will go into the realm of the Midnight in Paris. That's a discontinued fragrance that was a gem, man. I had 3 bottles of that one, so you know I'm gonna like this one. That can go into the realm of like the Bulgari Blacks. With another smoky, smooth, leathery, gentleman scent. Suit and tie. This is the criminology wrap right here. This fire. I like it. I can't wait to see how this dries down, man. I'm going to spray this on my skin. I will come back to you guys in maybe a day or so, maybe a few hours. So give me a few hours. I'll do it on the same video, let you know how it dried down on the skin. and just let you know exactly how I felt about the particular fragrance. Once again, this is Ierofante by Joseph Quartana. I'm a winner, y'all. What can I say? SaffronBond.com, thank you. I'm going to send this clip to SaffronBond.com, let them know how appreciative I am of being a winner of their particular contest. I hope you guys take something from this particular video. Like I said, give me a few minutes, few hours. I'm going to come back and see how exactly it transitioned on my skin. All right, guys, so I'm back here. It's about an hour 15 minutes later. I sprayed the fragrance on my skin, enveloping me. And I must say, this is one, I also just fresh sprayed my hand. This is a very, very peculiar, unusual, mysterious, and sexy leather fragrance with spiciness and a very peculiar gasoline fuel smell. I would say if the notes that I pick up, the notes that they have in this particular composition that I do pick up very well, is the styrax, the suede, a mixture of spices. I'm going to say kitchen spices that come off warm, very warm ambery spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, coriander, all mixed into one. And that fuel smell is one of the most peculiar yet alluring fragrant smells that I've ever smelled. It's very, very, I've never, ever smelled this particular scent in my life. It's way that the fuel smell is forward. I don't know how they mixed it. I'm not sure how Luca Maffei came up with the actual fuel scent. But whatever it is, it's a drawing, very charismatic, very enigmatic style of fragrance that captures someone who is a villain to me. It's not, I don't mean like a villain, like an ogre. I mean like a true Bond villain who is coming with suit, tuxedo. They are Spectre. This is a very, very good fragrance. I think this is for setting a scene for evening wear. This is setting a scene for nightlife. This is setting a scene for cool weather because of the styrax, the warm spiciness, the ambers, and that leather accord. But also, I'm going to give it a nudge toward the evening elegance because how the gasoline transitions and wears down after about 15 minutes, everything else stays or comes up into the presence of the scent. And the gasoline draws itself down and then it becomes this really, really sensual and sexy ambery leather fragrance. If you guys have a chance, head on over to SaffronBond.com, check out their blog. Also, check out Joseph Quartana's other fragrances at 6scents.com, I believe it was. I might leave the link in the description box down below. But all in all, a very great win for me. This is a particular 50 ml extrait de parfum scent that I'm going to enjoy greatly and be very appreciative of for winning. Thank you guys for watching. If you found anything of educational or entertaining about this particular video, just leave a like below, hit the subscribe and bell button, come back for more content because I got some great things coming next week as far as some more cigar content. I'm going to do a nice compendium cigar, wine, and fragrance video next week, and that's going to be one that you guys won't want to miss. Until next time, I'll see you in that video. Have a blessed day. See you there.